Do you find yourself asking if you should bulk or if you should cut by posting pictures of yourself onto like online forums about like bodybuilding or fitness? Or do you find yourself asking whether you should like cut down or bulk up to your friends, which who give you like weird ass responses from their own entitled opinions? But here today I'm gonna give you a step-by-step framework where you can decide if you want to cut or if you want to bulk based on your own fitness journey, whether you're at the start or at the middle of the fitness journey. My story is that I was 16 at the time and I just moved into Australia. I had cut down a lot of weight and I just started on the diet which I keep telling you guys about. I just also had my gynecomastia surgery. I mean, I had a lot of like lump of mass just taken out of my chest area, which was painful. But and after this was after like 1 year of having the surgery, and after that 1 year of like having the surgery, training, eating in a particular way, and running and lifting, I had a lot of like loose skin around my body, like around the chest, on my arms, and on my stomach. And for it to get rid of the loose fat on the chest area, I just went through another surgery. But I still have some loose skin on my stomach, but the ones in the arms is mostly gone. It's totally gone because running, lifting, having a clean diet, all of those things like really helped. Like also drinking plenty of water also helps. Oh, the thing just fell off. Okay, I'm gonna do this in a single cut. I'm not gonna cut that out. So if you're on the same body transformation as I did, because at the time I had correctly chosen that I want to bulk up, that I want to put on some strength, and I want to put on some mass that which is going to like fill out the loose skin around the arms, and that's what I did, and I still feel like that's the correct decision. So uh, the first step of the framework is asking yourself, what do you want and what position are you in, and according to this position we're going to change what you're going to do and change the amount of calories you're going to eat and change your training routine too. Ask yourself that, like, what position do you want to be in and what position are you in. Like I did the same when I looked myself in the mirror all those years ago. I looked myself in the mirror and I saw like a lot of loose skin, and I'm like, oh, okay, I want to be stronger, I want to be bigger. Okay, then I bulked up, easy, and I put on a lot of mass. I filled out the loose skin, but I did put on some fat, which I'm like trimming off right now through cutting. If you're in a similar situation where you don't have enough muscle, your arms are kind of small, you're not as strong as you want to be, your chest doesn't puff out in the t-shirts you wear, you kind of have this body shape instead of having this one, and you still end up having fats in the wrong areas like your stomachs, your manhandles, etc., then my man, you're skinny fat. I just described you as you as being a skinny fat guy, and you should be lean bulking at this stage because you don't have enough muscle. But how do you lean bulk? You calculate the amount of maintenance calories you have. Use MyFitnessPal. It's a total godsend of a fitness app. Use that and add like 200 calories on top of your maintenance calories and fill it up with just proteins and fats from animal sources preferably, and aim to gain around 1 to 2 kg per month till you gain around like 5 to 10 kg, which you can transition into a fat loss period, which is also called a cut, to like shave off the excess fat that you have like put on, which will be minimal because you're doing it in a healthy way by eating animal proteins and animal fats as your calorie surplus. But the arguments you may have is like, I want to cut down for the summer. Okay, I'll tell you what, bro. If you're skinny fat, if you're gonna cut down more, you're gonna end up looking just like skinny. You don't have enough muscle to look good by cutting, which means you don't deserve to cut because there's minimal amounts of muscle underneath there to cut to. But what do you think is gonna happen? You're gonna cut down, you're gonna start seeing your abs, and your body is automatically gonna take the V taper shape, just automatically without you even putting in the work to build the muscle and to shape your body to be that way. No, that's not what is going to happen. You're gonna look more skinnier and skinnier till you start seeing your rib cage, and yeah, you may see your abs, but You see your ribcage, you see your abs, and you have tiny ass arms. You just look frail and malnourished. Look like a cancer patient with abs. So think about the summer ahead. Think about the summer next year. So do you want to bulk up like half for 6 months ahead, then cut down for 6 months to look like amazing in the next summer and forget about this summer entirely? Consider that. Think far ahead in the future, not not couple of months ahead, a year ahead, to get the best results you want. But what if what if I get fat again if I bulk? Well, I understand why you're worrying about getting fat again. I was in the same situation. I have lost a lot of weight for the first time in my life, and I didn't want to put it on again ever. I didn't want to regain any of the weight that I've like lost because it was more of a psychological problem than an actual physical diet problem I had. But to go the next level in the game, in this game that you're playing, the game of fitness, you're gonna have to put some muscle on, and alongside with that, you're gonna put some fat on too. And you won't. Okay, I'll tell you why you won't become moderately obese when you do bulk in this clean, healthy way, because you are first of all eating more healthy animal fats and proteins, which is way better than eating the processed junk food you used to eat when you're fat. You're going to train like crazy, like 6 days a week. Instead of that, before you used to like sit at your computer desk and just play video games. You have seen that picture of me, right? Like with the headphones on, playing on the RGB keyboard. Yeah, that used to be you. But instead of that, you're gonna be training like crazy. You're gonna be eating healthy. You're gonna be doing your sprints. You're gonna be doing your cardio with only a slight surplus of calories, which go into building muscle and putting on some fat. What if I don't want to get too big like a bodybuilder? The bodybuilders you're thinking about who are big takes years of dedication and sacrifice, which first of all I haven't put into, so I wouldn't even consider myself big. And if I haven't put into it, definitely you wouldn't have like put in as much effort and sacrifice to get big. So you're not just not gonna look magically like that through just one cycle of bulking and putting on some more mass. So forget about the fear of becoming too big. It takes a lot of time for that. A lot of deliberate effort. It just doesn't happen through chance. And what if you're skinny? Then just makes sense, right? It's easy enough. Just bulk up. You're too small to even consider cutting. If you do cut, you look malnourished, unless and until you already look malnourished. So do the same thing with lean bulking. Calculate your maintenance calories, add 100 or 200 on top, or which will be filled up with protein and fats. You need to gain around 1 or 2 kgs per month, and do this until you hit like put on more 5 to 10 kgs more on your frame. Or if you're fat, again it makes sense. You're chubby, you're fat, skipping meals and like intermittent fasting is going to be the best thing for you. I wouldn't even consider bulking because at this point you have a significant amount of muscle mass right underneath all of the fat on your skin, which is also called the subcutaneous fat. Because why do you have all of this muscle? Because all this muscle is being used to like move around the load of fat that you carry around. Like every single time when I was fat, this is why I have like big quads and like moderately sized calves, because when I was really large, those muscles right underneath the fat were being used. Like suppose when I sit down, I'm like doing a half motion of a squat. So those legs are continually being used to like move me around, move my ball of fat around everywhere I go. So you already have a lot of muscle underneath that fat, and I tell you, you should be cutting. So for the first couple of months, what you want to do here is, I speak from personal experience here, is you basically want to train really hard and eat healthy animal-based foods like under your maintenance calories. Do the same thing. Go to MyFitnessPal, put on your maintenance, like search up your maintenance calories on MyFitnessPal, and remove like 100 or 50 from it, whatever you're comfortable with. And the aim here is to lose fat and reveal the muscle you have underneath. and alongside with that, you'll also build muscle by doing resistance training, so it pops out more, right? Yeah. Or you could do the thing where you like eat only till you're like left a little bit hungry. Also like aim. Yeah, I used to do that when I was like younger. I would only eat up till to the point when I'm like left a little hungry. Then I'll like stop eating, or till to the point where I'm feeling a little bit bloated, but not fully bloated. So I'll just leave it then. And if you that's the video. Thank you for watching. But if you found any value in the video, please like, share, and subscribe. And also, I'll put in my Instagram down in the description. Go and follow me over there. Ask me for any insights or questions you may have.